his divorce. He finalized his divorce before the payout, which I now know the date. The date of the filing, the date of the filing of the divorce is 7/14, which is what was that, July 14th, 2014. So he must have got this money back in he must have got this money after 2014. Okay, let me see. When was the case closed? I know the filing day. I don't know when it was closed. All right. So it's a dissolution of marriage. I gotta find another case afterwards. Now here's the thing. He might have filed or threatened to sue Diddy and appeared as John Doe, which would be so difficult to find it because you could sue in civil court as John Doe. And maybe that's when Garagos took over the case because Garagos was representing Diddy, and then they probably settled with him, right? Because I'm pretty sure, let me search Diddy's name. I don't think, they probably never filed. It probably was just, they probably served an intent to file. And Diddy said, fuck it, take the break. Let me see, Sean Combs. Trying to see if I can find anything. Diddy, of course, lived in Miami too. All right, there's a lot of things against Diddy. Can't see anything that is popping up. Sean Combs. Let me Cassie Ventura. By the way, chat, remember in Usher's herpes case? Remember there was a guy who sued? And I was like, what the fuck? Why is the guy suing? Maybe who sued? And I was like, what the fuck? Why is the guy suing? Maybe these guys, again, not saying Usher fucks dudes, right? But do we now understand how this shit might be going down? Because when I hear a man catches herpes from another man, I'm like, oh, you're fucking the other man. But now we're seeing that, oh, they're all having unprotected sex. Diddy might have had something. I don't know, by the way, allegedly. I'll cross my T's, dot my I's. Maybe Cassie catches it. The dude catches it through Cassie. The dude was pretty much employed.
Let's hold up. Let's rewind back. Jaguar Wright, rewind it back. She threw something out there in the atmosphere. I'm not going to speak on my baby's name. That's my nigga. I'm not going to speak on my other baby's name. That's also my nigga. But she threw something out there that kind of makes sense too. Because niggas is all connected in that same cesspool. And niggas was young back then. You got to understand. Niggas was 20, 21, 22, 23 years old. Niggas was young back then. So it's not too far-fetched. And I know how niggas give it up today. And they seasoned vets. Shouts out to Bow Wow. Shot. So I could just imagine half of the shit that they got into prematurely. Didn't even know what the fuck was going on. Just excited off the thrill of like, yo, my nigga, I'm really living a life. I'm really popping these bitches. And I'm really getting the ones that I saw on TV, over here in the magazines. Yo, my nigga, they coming to me though. But you looking at them through a different lens, and then when you get behind closed doors, at first you green behind the ears. You like, man, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I ain't gonna say nothing, bro. But then you start growing up. You start making more money. You start having more peace. And then you say, yo, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. This shit is a lawsuit. Yo, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I think you need to chill out. Yo, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I think this shit might be a sticky situation. And that's when the weird shit start coming out. R. Kelly, this nigga, that nigga, a couple other motherfuckers too. Let's not pretend. And I love all these niggas, but I cannot condone what the fuck you get your rocks off to. I cannot condone your access to too much shit and too many niggas keeping your shit on hush-hush where you feel like you got this God complex where you can just maneuver and take shit and shape shift and throw money away like it grows on trees and hush niggas up. The parents is fucked up too because they took the money through circumstances and they also pimped their daughter out. So don't come back 30 years later and say how this nigga's a monster because you squandered the money and shorty, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Situations happen. So it's a lot of people at stake in this shit, and it's a lot of innocent people, innocent bystanders that you know they changed their life. They made mistakes. You human, but a lot of these niggas' mistakes have fucked up a legacy, have fucked up and tarnished some people's careers and some people's reputation where there is no coming back from. We so developed in a new age where the shit is saved and archived forever.
Through a surrogate casting, but he knows it's Diddy's bread and it's Diddy's show, so he sues Diddy. You know what I'm saying? But they catch diseases in free calls. I'm searching Cassandra Ventura. By the way, I know there's probably extra tweets. I'm just doing some Cassandra Ventura. I'm searching her name in Miami courts to try to see if I can find any lawsuits with her name in it. I don't see anything. Yes, I don't know if he actually sued. Let me play this a little bit more.
That, which was the video recording, and I did.
So he had a video recording. Here we go.
For his attorneys, okay, for a reason one, but they don't. Mark Eros and Ben Mercedes were his attorneys, okay, and Christopher Neon's here was my attorney. They asked me.
Christopher Neon. Remind me of that name, chat. So his attorney now for this case was his attorney for then.
Returning that, which was the video recording, and I did so. They gave him back to me accidentally.
He said, I guess it was part of the settlement. He turns in a videotape to them. I don't know how he had the videotape, because why would you let a sex worker have it? But they accidentally gave it back to him. What?
And it's possible, I threw everything out, it's possible I can produce a copy.
Gotcha.
It's possible.
So he said he might have a copy of it.
I'm not sure. Now, how does this lead to War Star from? Okay. The Mercedes family. Mercedes.
So he goes into a whole conspiracy theory about the lawyers working for Diddy at the time. Keep in mind, Garagos, who he's talking about at the time, Mark Garagos, is the father of Diddy's current lawyer, Teddy Garagos. By the way, Mark Garagos also seems pretty adjacent to this case, like he's still working for Diddy. So, you know, this guy, he sounded super crazy, like, yo, there's this big conspiracy, da-da-da-da-da. He sounded crazy at the time. I mean, obviously, I still think he sounds crazy because Tupac is dead, okay? Then he said Tupac's alive in Cuba. That's a lot. But he did mention some stuff about Khaled and Ross. We'll figure it out later. But okay, let's keep it going, Shaq. Keep it going. Holy. AUSA says, what did you write here? She says, this is all we do. I'm just getting back on track. I'm sure you could call Kim or something. Oh, so it looked like she at a point expressed to Diddy that she was fed up with the same cycle of freak-offs.
I'm good. I'm good off those.
Said,
I know what I got.
She's like, I'm just trying to get back on track.
I'm straight.
I'm sure you could call Kim. So it looked like she's throwing a little shade there because she's like, I know you fuck Kim Porter still, which, by the way, we got to see what time period this is. When did Kim Porter die, and how long was that overlapping period where Diddy may have been dealing with both of them? Because Cassie seems to be saying, why don't you go do this shit with Kim Porter? He says, AUSA says, what do you mean this is all we do? She says freak-offs. AUSA says, did you try to avoid anything in the freak-offs? Ventura said, I tried to avoid kissing. It seemed too intimate, but Sean told me to do it, to kiss the escorts. AUSA says, what did Sean ask you to do on your 29th birthday? She says a freak-off. Oh my God.
Like I just fucking said, I tell you, I'm a blessing, nigga. I told you. They was 20. You know how it is. You know how it is when you in your 20s, my nigga. You so impressionable. You so influenced. Everything is your knight in shining armor. You don't know. You haven't experienced life. That's what it's made for you to fuck up. And that's when you develop a sense of fucking reality when you hit your 30s, motherfucker. I just said that. She was so impressionable. This handsome, black, fucking billionaire, millionaire, flashy motherfucker. Yes. Nigga. What? He's well seasoned. That's a young bitch. A young pretty bitch from around the way. This nigga's in the Oval Offices doing power play moves, nigga. The fuck is we talking about here? Yeah, she did it. Yeah, she was along with it. Yeah. Until she figured out that, yo, my nigga, you're sick, bro. You're fucked up in the head, bro. Look at me, bro. How is this cool to you? How the fuck you want me because you say I'm pretty and I'm beautiful, and then you fuck me up and make me look ugly? You got my family looking at me crazy, my brother looking at me crazy. What the fuck is we doing here? And you still married to this bitch. And you say you want me. Fuck you, nigga. That's how she feel.
When did Cassie turn 29? Keep in mind, this is 2015. And by the way, this is still a year before the beatdown. So I think we could almost. So Cassie turned 29. Basically, she admitted that the freak off started when she was 22. So this is 7 years of freak off.
I just said that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I just said that. 22, my nigga. You fresh, yo, bro. 18. Oh, I'm grown now. 19. All right, 20, 21, 22. Nigga, you still a fucking, yo, bro. You been outside, but you ain't been outside with the big dogs, nigga. That bitch was probably outside, but she wasn't outside with the big dogs, my nigga. And we not talking no little small money. I said big dogs, my nigga. These private parties start off as regular parties. Star-studded. Yo, these niggas is getting loose. I'm out. Bitch, get the limo, get the fucking Uber, get whatever the fuck we came here with. Let's go. These niggas is crazy, my nigga. And then y'all niggas act like y'all don't see the shit. No, y'all see the shit. But then when the secrets start coming out, then y'all want to jump on a bandwagon. I said this shit from the beginning. I still love these niggas, but I told y'all niggas from the beginning. Call me a square, call me left out the way. Yo, it's a reason for this shit. I look deeper than what the fuck everybody's looking at on TV. Yo, bro, I knew you was a weird ass nigga, but I'm telling you, you make great ass music. Two things could be separated. But you a weird ass human being. You have a great ear for music and phenomenal career. And whoa, baby, you did it, baby. But you a weird ass nigga. For real. Because when my niggas get lit, we want to fuck off on our loved ones. Like, loved ones meaning the significant other or who the fuck we with. If our person that we with like to do some freak shit, we want to do a threesome or some shit like that, it's orchestrated on some regular shit. Like, yo, you want to fuck me? Y'all cool? Be cool? I bet. And then everybody go their separate ways. What the fuck is going on here?
Chat.
It's simple. Keep shit regular. You don't gotta get money and then up it and do some weird shit.
Diddy's team gotta show some shit that she was down with it. Like really show some shit. Or they gotta get to the video. I don't know what it is, but 7 years.
Fucking doing weird
Remember,
shit. Like, cause you got money.
She started at 22. In 2015, she's 29. In 2016, when the LA Intercontinentals thing happened, which that supposedly was a freak off too, she's 30. 8 years of weekly freak offs with all types of men. I'm telling you, that large amount of years and amount of dudes is going to make a significant impact on the jurors, even if you want to think, okay, this is just domestic violence.
Yeah.
8 years of freak offs is crazy.
Yeah, it sounds crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What did Sean ask you to do on your 29th birthday? A freak off. Ventura says he had me pull out of the Blind Dragon. Oh my God. Yeah, this is crazy. Blind Dragon Cassie.
It's not looking good for son. When you break it down like that, and the jurors is looking at it from supposedly, hypothetically, a non-objective position, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Looking at the details and looking at it in reality, as a father, as a mother, as a human being with a conscience, as a person who just don't give a fuck about life, but they just move through life as like, yo, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. I don't gotta agree to this and I don't gotta agree to that. I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. Even them type of motherfuckers is gonna look at this like, yo, bro, this is excessive. You get what I'm saying? Feel me? It's just weird. It's weird behavior.
Cassandra.
It's just weird behavior. It's just weird behavior, baby. It's just weird behavior. I don't know what to call it. It's just weird behavior.
I don't know what Blind Dragon is. Is it a show or something? Pulls out. Yeah, I don't know. By the way, this was an open letter from her friend Tiffany Red. We'll put that on the side for now. We'll get to it when we can. Now, this is going to go towards sex trafficking, Jack. So, if she then basically proves this guy had so much control of me, any opportunity or any situation that I could have had, he would cancel it just to have a free call. That might be going towards some of this sex slave freak off shit. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, chat. I'm gonna be honest with you. So the government right now is doing a better job today. And I guess yesterday was all about just what's the physical violence. Today is about the power, the control, her lack of control, her expressing, hey, is this all we're gonna do? Her being scared and showing the enormity of the thing for maybe a decade of freak offs weekly. All these men. That could establish the fact that, yeah, we could call her a girlfriend that was freaky, but in reality, she was just a sex worker that was scared. He says, he had me pull out a Blind Dragon for the freak off, some security. AOSA says, what about blackmail material? Ventura says, he wanted me to fear. And the defense says, objection, it just says overruled. So they want the person to answer that. He says, when you mention the freak off videos, when would Sean mention the freak off videos? So he acts in a different way. It says to hurt me. So apparently Diddy would use videos of the freak offs as blackmail. Now, that's going to be counterintuitive to Diddy's defense to say she was willing. She wanted to do this. Because if she was such a willing participant and she liked doing this, including all the aspects of doing it, why would you then be able to threaten her with the idea of her having done it? Now, obviously, Diddy's defense team is going to try to, they're going to try to split hairs there and say, no, women sometimes have all types of weird kinks that they don't want people to know about. Yeah, that's not necessarily he's threatening her to force her to do it, or that means she didn't want.
Bro, it's a weak case. Yes, women have all types of weird kinks, but they're women. Women are entitled to their fucking secrets. We all know this. We all know this. It's a universal rule. They was taught this shit as birth. Keep certain things secretive, bro. Of course, we not gonna respect them. That's why we look at them weird when they're out here with they fucking shit out. Some of us horny motherfuckers like it. Some of us niggas that got an actual fucking wife. Nigga, we don't want that bitch out there looking like that. What you doing?
To do it, that just shows he just didn't want the videos to be shown, and he never leaked no videos. So even if that was a threat, it's a blind threat, or it was just like a threat that didn't materialize, right? So Ventura says, one time I was dating someone else and he threatened to release the freak off videos. I'd have to answer to my mother. It's horrible and disgusting. No one should try to do that to anyone. AUSA says, what does Sean say the impact would be? Ventura says, shame. AUSA says, let me show you a chat. Who's on it? Ventura says, me and Sean. This is July 2nd or July 22nd, 2013. AOSA says, could you read your message? She says, I wrote, please delete the videos off your phone. Too many people have access to your devices. He said, no iCloud. All good. Ambient kicking in. AUSA says sidebar. The judge says yes. Okay. So they're having a sidebar for a little bit. It's not a break, it's a sidebar. It should return in a second. Going back, by the way, if anyone knows what blind dragon is, please just give me some guidance on what that is. Okay? Give me 1 second.
Man.
Wait, blind dragon what? Commandos what? Chat, what is blind dragon? Can somebody help me? The full hotel beatdown is on TMZ. Oh, so now we figure out they probably did get the whole thing. Oh, the Department of Justice dropped it. Oh fuck. See, TMZ was put the source here. It says we're now seeing the full 15-minute unedited video. The video was released Tuesday night. Oh, I guess it was released Tuesday night. Damn.
Yeah, but we still haven't.
It must have been released. Oh wow. All right, cool. Let's just get into it, chat. Wow. Let me make this bigger. Sorry. There's no audio, unfortunately. She's walking out. She's barefooted, has her purse and another bag. She goes to take out, I believe, her phone, and at that point, yeah. Oh no, she's putting on shoes. Okay, I want to make sure you guys can see this properly. She's pressing the elevator, so it looked like she looked like she tiptoed out of the room. Because sometimes putting on shoes like, I'll do this at the elevator. So she looked like she's trying to get out of there in a hurry. She's waiting for the thing now. Diddy comes running around. Diddy sees her. He doesn't see. Bang, grabs her, slams her to the ground.
Washed her.
Kick.
Washed her.
Grabs her bag. Grabs her purse. Stomps on her. He then gives her a vicious. Oh, he's dragging her. Wow, dragging her like this is a really.
And you know what that's about? She got her lick off in the crib. She got her lick off inside the room before she got her bag and got out. He's vulnerable. He's in the towel, in the shower. She got her lick off. So he said, oh, bitch, you crazy? He walked out the shit and he fucked that bitch up. You know that bitch set it off on that nigga in the crib. He's in a towel in a shower. He's vulnerable. She's a woman. She knows she can't physically beat this nigga. She's not stronger than this nigga. Her hands is not nice enough for this nigga. Oh, you in the shower? Bet. Bomb. It's over with. You vulnerable, bro. You gonna run out with your dick out? I'm just telling you. She's smart, but she got fucked up. She couldn't make it to the elevator.
Now the Department of Justice dropped this video after, remember there was a protective order, so they couldn't drop the full video until it's going to be shown in court. They knew it was going to be shown in court, and they dropped it while it's actually being shown in court right now. So remember they were saying skip to this, skip to that. So this is what Cassie was watching and describing. So it looked like she kind of gets back up. Oh, she grabs the phone on the wall. Look like she's trying to call somebody. Diddy comes back around. Oh my God. This nigga, look at the way Diddy looks at her. The way Diddy just stopped right there is crazy. Like, it's like he's like he took a deep breath, like he was about to charge at her like a fucking, like she was a fucking matador and he was a bull. Wow. Somebody say it was Bad Dragon, not Blind Dragon. What's Bad Dragon? Does anybody know what Bad Dragon is? Bad Dragon. Is it a reality show? Is it a TV show? What the fuck? Nah, that's not what. What's Blind Dragon? Anyway. Diddy looks at her, takes a deep breath, and I don't know what he says. But he's not charging at her. He's just standing there for now. By the way, this is the reason why Diddy's defense team at first was trying to get this video excluded. They said that when it was released to TMZ, it was edited, right? We've never seen these parts. And they said it was taken out of context. And they didn't deny that he beat her, but he said the sequence was taken out of context just to drum up this narrative of how brutal it was. So I guess they were like, yeah, he beat her, but it's not that bad, and there was more to the story, I guess. So Diddy looks like he's walking away. Remember, the defense at first, when they were arguing for bail, they said Diddy attacked her because she was leaving with his belongings, and he only attacked her to get his belongings back. And remember, in the edited video that we saw, the shortened video, it looked like Diddy dragged her back to the room. We get to find out he didn't drag her back to the room. He started to, but he let go of her. She went to the phone. He came back around. He has still belongs in her hand. He says something to her. She's over here. Let me make sure you can see it all the way. And Diddy walks away again for the second time. Let's see. She's putting on lip gloss or whatever. She's staying. Remember, she was waiting for the elevator. Now she's staying in the far corner. By the way, look at her reflection here. She's staying the furthest away from this hallway, which Diddy just came down. I gotta be honest with you, chat. This video, it probably is damning. It looks like she is incredibly scared of him.
What's
Here
up,
we go.
Mohammed?
Diddy comes back around. Looks like he's put the stuff in the room, and he's walking out like he thinks he's Val Venus at motherfucking WrestleMania. He got the towel on, and he's walking with intent. And I'm not gonna lie, the way how his hands is to his side, you know nothing good is gonna come. You see her back up. You gotta look in the mirror, the reflection here. She backs up in the corner. She's clearly terrified of this guy, right? Now, granted, and by the way, this is March 8th, 26th. Granted, I guarantee he's gonna say, yes, I beat her. She was terrified in the moment, but she wasn't terrified the whole relationship. This video is gonna mean a lot, bro. It's gonna mean a lot, okay? He now walks up to her, and here is gonna be, look, he grabs her. Wow, we see oh my God, we see like a yank or something like that. You see at this point, if he wanted to get his shit back, it looked like he wanted to punish her, obviously. He wanted to hurt her, bro. He wanted to hurt her. Now, also, here's the thing. Remember, Diddy's he's copped to the idea of him hitting her. It's, you know, you came back around, start probably threatening her some more. You come back again. You're trying to give her the beats. Look, that yank right there. Okay, oh, I think he's trying to grab her phone. He's trying to grab her phone. He's trying to grab her phone. Because you can see him trying to grab some shit like that, right? Now you see he grabs whatever he's grabbing, and now he's walking away. Yes, you see with a phone in his hand, so he's grabbing the phone. He's walking back around like Val Venus. Look at this nigga, man. Look at this nigga. Oh my God, looked like she might have said something. And he said, bitch, you said what? He said what?
You fucked up.
And he's walking back. By the way, at this point, she's in this corner. She looked like she's trying to blend in the wall. Like, you gotta, you know, man, woman, child, you gotta feel incredibly sad for her. And now, let me address some of what I've seen his team or any people have said. They said that she was trying to leave with his shit. She had his phone. I get it. I get it. You're trying to get your belongings back. The level of violence here goes way beyond you trying to get your shit back. This level of violence, you know what I mean? The only conclusion seeing this is that he's visibly upset at her and he wanted to hurt her. Like, and pretty deliberately too. Also, I think is an easy conclusion to come to that he wanted to intimidate her.